All right, after delaying more than 3 months, Vice President Harris is finally headed to the border today. We're excited about that. She avoided traveling to the border for more than 90 days. In that short amount of time of more than 3 months, there's been more than 500,000 encounters. I know she went to other countries before she'd even go down to the border. The number of migrant children crossing the border is again on the rise. This news comes from the same week when there were reporters of despair and isolation at the migrant facilities. I hope she takes the time to talk to the border agents, to listen to them. When I was down there, and she's going to El Paso, that is the location that I first heard when I talked to the border agents that we had caught people on the terrorist watch list. Not from Central America, but from Yemen. When I came back to the press conference and reported it, we'll all remember Congressman Gallegos said I was a liar. I still haven't got an apology, but I would have thought at least they would have been very concerned about those on the terrorist watch list coming across that border, because that wasn't the last time that happened. But I haven't seen any action taken from there. Also, I hope she spends time talking to the border agents as well, because they will tell the story there is more fentanyl coming across our border today than any time they've been able to witness it. An increase of 300% from May 2020 to May 2021. That doesn't just stay on your border cities. That goes across America. That kills Americans. Comes from China, through Mexico, into America, into the bloodstream, to those, many who end up stop their hearts beating. We need an administration that's going to work to solve these problems. The sad part about all this, there was no bill passed that became law that created this crisis. It was executive orders from the White House. The president put the vice president in charge. She should come back and tell him to reverse those. Most importantly, she should understand how important Title 42 is. Title 42 allows individuals, when they are caught coming across the border illegally, to send them back to their country. If they lift this time of basis of a crisis that we already have, it'll also come insurmountable for the rest. I hope when she spends the time talking to those border agents, she will learn, because of the unaccompanied migrants that come in, the border agents are off the border in caring for them. In some parts of the border, it's more than 40% of the agents are not able to protect because they're inside doing other work. Another crisis that has continued to grow that I've watched even just down there an hour ago. The border was referred to as the new Ellis Island. Congresswoman Escobar referred to the border as Ellis Island, while the vice president and the secretary were there. Is that what the Democrats believe? A crisis they created? Of cartels controlling a border? Of drugs of 300%? Of young children at the age of 3, 2, and 1 with no company of any parent or anybody else around? Ranchers finding them? That's the Ellis Island of today? I think not.